Hello Mabuhay, welcome to another episode of my rant series, and today, I will rant on Elsagate videos. And disclaimer, Elsagate is not age-appropriate kids-themed channel. In fact, that channel I mentioned is way inappropriate for vulnerable people, including young adults. Anyways, let's roll up to the rant. Lights, camera, action. Oh my god. Elsagate videos are one of the most bizarre and untrustworthy YouTube videos I ever seen in my career. They claim to be kid-friendly, but they're actually not. It's considered deeply problematic and harmful because it exposed the dark and disturbing trend on platforms like YouTube, where inappropriate content was disguised as child-friendly. 1. It targets children with disturbing content. Elsagate videos often used popular characters like Elsa from Frozen, Spiderman, Mickey Mouse, and others in bizarre, inappropriate, or violent scenarios. Since a lot of kids who use YouTube to search for these familiar characters, they were easily lured into watching. Here are the examples of inappropriate content included. 1. Fake pregnancies. 2. Scary or horror themes. 3. Nudity or toilet humor. 4. Violence and blood. 5. Adult-rated situations. Secondly, it bypassed parental controls. For example, these videos were tagged as for kids just to manipulate young kids to watch those content, but they're wrong. They're optimized with child-attracting thumbnails and titles, and they're often auto-played after legitimate children's videos. What in the living heck is wrong with them? This made it hard for parents to detect or prevent exposure, especially since many appeared on YouTube Kids, a platform that was supposed to be safe. This disrupts the integrity of kids' content on YouTube Kids community. Those videos should not be available to the general public at all. That's crossing the line of safety. Thirdly, 3. It exploited the algorithm for views and profit. Creators were mass-producing these videos using crude animation or live action with costumes, flooding YouTube with misleading thumbnails. Their goal was ad revenue, not education or entertainment. The more extreme or shocking the video, the more likely it was to get clicks and views. I mean seriously, what's wrong with them now? This proves that they're very greedy and they don't respect a lot of young people who've watching YouTube videos in terms of safety. 4th, it can traumatize or mislead young minds. Children are highly impressionable, especially toddlers and preschoolers. They're exposing them to violent or sexualized versions of their favorite characters, distorted morals or lessons. Scary or unsafe behavior can create confusion, fear, or even long-term emotional effects. This is outright disrespectful. And finally, it revealed gaps in online child safety. Elsagate raised a lot of serious and ethical concerns about how tech platforms moderate content, the effectiveness of the AI moderation versus human review, the responsibility of creators, platforms, and parents to protect children against those dangerous stuff around. These videos were not officially produced by Disney, Marvel, or other legitimate creators. Instead, they were low-effort, the AI-generated, or cheaply animated clickbait videos, made to exploit YouTube's recommendation algorithm. I mean, come on. Don't ever use those elements in those videos like this. They'll get sued or charged for copyright infringement. For how the YouTube staff responded to this mess. After major backlash around 2017, YouTube demonetized many of these videos, removed thousands of offending channels, added stricter content filters to YouTube Kids, cracked down on fake kids content and misleading thumbnails. But the problem exposed a deep flaw in relying too heavily on automation and algorithms to protect vulnerable viewers. This is definitely one of the dangerous kinds of disguises of kids' content on YouTube, and I never will endorse that. Children who become hooked on Elsagate-type videos, those disturbing, misleading YouTube clips disguised as kid-friendly content, are at serious risk of long-term educational and behavioral harm. These videos are often filled with chaotic visuals, inappropriate themes like violence or bizarre behavior, and lack any real educational value. As a result, children exposed to them may develop poor concentration, short attention spans, and a distorted understanding of what's acceptable or normal. This can lead to declining performance in school, with some children failing subjects due to lack of focus, reduced comprehension, and disinterest in class activities. Behaviorally, they may begin to imitate what they have seen online, such as acting violently, using inappropriate language, or engaging in disturbing play that mimics themes like injections, toilet humor, or pregnancy content they are too young to understand. These actions can result in disciplinary problems at school, including repeated warnings, parent-teacher conferences, suspensions, and in more serious or persistent cases, expulsion. Teachers and administrators, seeing these behaviors without knowing the root cause, might mislabel the child as disruptive or emotionally disturbed, when in fact the problem stems from harmful online content consumed at home. Additionally, children who behave strangely because of what they have watched on YouTube platform may face social consequences. Peers might bully or isolate them, leading to emotional withdrawal and lowered self-esteem. In extreme cases, a child's exposure to this kind of media can even trigger psychological evaluations or referrals to special education programs, not because they have an inherent disorder, but because their digital environment has been toxic and uncontrolled. All of this underscores the need for vigilant media supervision by parents and caregivers, early detection by educators, and digital safety education by educators, and digital safety education for both adults and children. See, this is why future kids shouldn't see those videos on YouTube at all. Never. From my personal perspective, to parents who were tempted to watch them with kids, just don't even try to give them full-time uncontrolled screen use. Don't just rely on streaming services. Buy physical media of safe content instead, if you can, like DVDs, Blu-rays, if you still have the disc players in your homes. And that's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're all safe. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done it yet. Anyways, this is me, over and out. See you in the next video.